Hi, my name is Miss Sarah.
I'm Austin.
And today we're going to show you a few airway clearance techniques that children with cystic fibrosis use on a daily basis. And what I mean by airway clearance is we're going to help loosen that thick, sticky mucus that builds up in your lungs, and this is going to help keep you from getting sick and make it a lot easier for you to breathe. So, one very simple airway clearance technique to start off with is called huff coughing or huffing. For this, all you need to do is sit up like he's doing and take in a slow, deep breath and hold it in for 2 to 3 seconds. When you're ready to exhale after holding it in for those seconds, you're going to want to breathe out and push that breath out kind of forcefully, like you're trying to fog up a mirror. And when you're pushing it out, do it as slow as you can. This exercise makes it easier for you to cough out the mucus, and you're going to repeat this technique at least 2 more times and follow it with a hard, strong cough to expel and get rid of that mucus. Are you ready to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So take in a deep breath and hold it in for 2 to 3 seconds. And then I want you to push it out forcefully like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Good job. And that's all you've got to do. And he's just going to repeat that 2 more times and follow it with a cough. So just take a strong cough. Good job. And then that's all there is to huffing. Next, we're going to move on to percussion and postural drainage therapy. So mom, dad, or whoever the caregiver is, you're going to want to cup your hand kind of like this, like you're holding water in your hand, except you want your palm face downward. And then you're going to clap the chest wall with your cupped hand, and you want it to kind of sound like this. That's how it's going to sound. And then there are specific areas of the chest that we're going to clap against. So for example, when he's sitting up, we're going to do the upper parts of the lungs, and when he's laying down, we'll do the lower parts of the lungs. And you want to do each area for about 3 to 5 minutes. You're going to do this technique at least 2 times a day for 20 to 40 minutes. And all the areas of the lungs that you're going to percuss are outlined in the handout that I'm giving you, and I'm also going to demonstrate all the areas you want to percuss. So this is going to also help pull the mucus off of the walls and help loosen the airway secretion so that you can cough up that mucus. And this should not be a painful technique for him or you. If it is painful, you're going to want to notify your care team so they can evaluate your technique. And always remember not to clap over the spine, the breastbone, the stomach, the lower ribs, or the lower back. And when we're done, we're going to cough or do our huff coughing, okay? Alright, so when he's sitting up like this, I want to do in between his collarbone and his shoulder blade. So I'm going to cup right around here. And then I want you, and I would do this on both sides. Always do it on both sides. And then I want you to lean forward a little bit. You can use this pillow for support. You just lean forward a little. And I'm going to clap both sides of this upper back again. So first we did this area, now I'm going to do this area. And it's just slightly lower than where we did earlier. And we're always going to do both sides. And then I want you to lie down flat on your back. Okay. And I'm going to clap in between his collarbone and his nipple. And we're going to do this on both sides again. Okay. And then can I have you lie down on your side? And put your arm above your head. And we're going to do just below the nipple area. So I would clap right here. Alrighty. And then can I have you lie on your tummy? Alrighty. And then with them on their stomach, I'm going to do both sides of their chest, and I'm going to want to do it right above the last part of their rib cage. So it's kind of the middle of their back. So I found the bottom of the rib cage, and I'm going to go slightly above it on both sides. Alrighty. And then I'm going to have you lie on your side again. And I'm going to clap the same part we just did, the lower end of the rib cage. We're going to be right above it, so I'm going to clap right here. Thank you. And remember, you want to do each part for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, and then let's move on to some active cycle breathing techniques. So there's a little device that's called a positive expiratory pressure device. Some people like to call it a pickle because it's shaped like a pickle and it's the same color of a pickle. And all you have to do for this is you just take in a deep breath, and then you're going to exhale into it for 3 to 4 seconds. A deep, hard breath out. And when you exhale, when you're breathing out, you're going to find a little bit of resistance. It's going to be a little hard, so you want to breathe as hard as you can. And this is going to help keep those lungs open and loosen that mucus. And you want to do this exercise 10 times. So let's demonstrate. So just take a breath in through your nose. And then I want you to pretend like you've got your pickle and exhale for 3 to 4 seconds hard. Alright, and then that's all you got to do. You just want to repeat that 10 times. And those are our airway clearance breathing techniques for cystic fibrosis.